Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of a house that I built yesterday while I had some time on my hands waiting on the Wedding Bells event to start. And I'm sure many of you are like me and you have your people crafting right now as we speak. But this home, I I didn't really know what I wanted to do with this lot, but I think this is a lovely lot. I'm not sure where it came from, but it has the gray stone walls with the dark wood accents, and so that made me think that I really wanted to have a lot of wooden accents in this home. But the very first thing I laid down in this home was that little garden fountain that we got with the Japanese home. I put that in the front yard. And when I did that, then I, wanted to start putting little flares of the Japanese items inside the home. And then once that kind of happened, I just started going with the feng shui placement of the furniture because I actually try to mimic that in real life. I'm not a hardcore minimalist by any means, but I do try to kind of follow a minimalistic approach in my own personal home and the feng shui placement of items. And so that is kind of how this home took shape. So here you'll see I used the darker wood grain doors, and then I've got these lovely open windows with the flowers in there. And then, of course, there's that Japanese little garden in the bench area that I said I had placed first and kind of went with. There's the planter boxes. And you'll see once we get inside, every bedroom in this home has a lovely view of this little outside garden area. And so as you come into the foyer, I have hung this chandelier from the Wedding Bells event because I wanted a statement piece, and this is gorgeous. And it really matched so well with the walls and the beige rug. And so on this side, I just put a chest of drawers with a plant and some decorations, and there's a little coat rack there in the corner. And then on this side, I've used those Japanese water fountains, and I wanted to make it visible from not only the foyer but the dining room, and you can also see it from the living room and kitchen. As we come into the dining room, you see they have lovely views to the outside area from two different walls because of these floor to ceiling windows. And here I've got, the brick accent walls. I've got different color wood grains in here. And you can see, like I said, you can see the fountains from the foyer area because I added those windows. I didn't want any of the rooms in this house to feel, too closed off when I could help it. And so as we come back through the foyer, we will go down this little hallway, and the first door to the left is just a coat closet, and it's kind of hard to see because it's just the one square, but there is a little coat closet there. And through these double doors is the first of the bedrooms, and there are 3 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. Each bedroom has its own bathroom. I've made sure to not put any of the beds next to a window, and they all have headboards. They're all king size beds. They are not adjacent to a doorway. They all do, like I said, have very lovely views to the outside area. I've kept them, pretty clean, neat, very tidy. There's no electronics, no phones, no computers, no TVs. And so as you come through this area, this is just a walk-in closet that leads directly into the ensuite bath. And I've used the brown tiles on the wall and the tan tiles on the floor, and I've used the chalet sink and shower. And I'm not sure where the toilets came from, but they mimic the flooring, and so I just really like that, and they just looked kind of modern and edgy, and so I just really kind of wanted to throw them in this particular home. As you come back, through the foyer, you come out into the great room area where it has the kitchen, and it also has the living room. And in the living room, I did add one of those new blue sofas, so I matched it with that, or tried to match it with the farmhouse rug, but I think it works. And the stairwell, it is tucked in, but because I use these windows, it really opens even the stairwell up. And so I've just got the armchair there and a bookshelf, and I've used that Japanese lantern that is so pretty, and I really love it against that brick. And then I've just got a TV there and a plant and an angle chair. And I used one of the Japanese bedside tables with some magazines there. And so in the kitchen area, I've used the stools from the farmhouse. And again, I've used the wood grain cabinets there, the chalet cabinets. And I love that bluish gray backsplash. I think that matches the farmhouse rug and the couch, pretty well. So I wanted to kind of blend that. And yeah, I tried to keep the kitchen as clean and simple as I could. And then in this little entranceway is the hall tree. And then right off of that is the half bath. And I did use the same toilet, but because the chalet sinks don't come in one square, I used that different sink. And then across from here is just the laundry room. Very neat, very tidy, just washer, dryer, and the cabinets, and then the water heater. And it has a doorway that leads out to this little U-shaped kitchen, I guess you would call it, little outdoor kitchen. And I try to keep it very clean and simple. They do have, views to the garden area as well. And again, those cabinets have the wood grain accents. I think just match beautifully with the exterior of the home. And so we will come back and go upstairs. And when you come upstairs, you come off the stairs onto another hallway. And there I've just added a mirror and, lighting, just, keeping it, simple, very clean, very sleek. And you come to the second bedroom. And again, it is identical to the one below, just a different color bed. And I wanted to use these beds because I just think they're beautiful. And all of them really reminded me of like earthy tones. And so I just thought they worked perfectly in this home. And of course, it has its own walk-in closet and its own sweet bath as well. And so we will go back out through this little hall. And at the end of this hall, you come to a loft area where you can see the living room and the kitchen. And I've hung one of those black chandeliers. I think it's so pretty. And I've put a little seating area there with an angle chair and a little bookshelf on the wall. And I did add that Japanese painting just to add some colors, and I thought it matched that brick really, really beautifully. And in here is the office, and I've just put the computer and the black end table. I just kind of imagine as like a filing cabinet, and then just a little accent of flowers there. And I put one of those Japanese wardrobes. It's more like a credenza or something like that. And I used one of those nursery rugs. And there you can see that even the office has a lovely view of that outside fountain. So again, this house is meant to be open and to bring, outside in. And so when you come through these double doors, this is the master bedroom. And I started out, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I had windows above this headboard, but I just couldn't make this video and keep those windows in. I did take them out. I'm not going to lie, I may end up adding them back as I play the game, but that this is, like I said, the master bedroom, and it's the same kind of bed, just, different color. I did go back in, after I made this video, I had went in and added a little dresser there at the end of the bed. And you can see that this room also has a lovely view to the little fountain area. And then I've put this little meditation mat there in that little area there to kind of fill that space. And I thought that worked really well with the theme of this home. And so you can see they have their walk-in closet, and then they also have their own sweet bath. And I had for this bathroom, because I only had 3 squares wide, I did have to use a single chalet sink because I couldn't get the double in here. But yeah, that is all the rooms, guys. And I know, like I said, I'm no feng shui expert. I just know from just the limited knowledge that I have, and what I've tried to follow in real life and what the game would allow. But this is my take on the feng shui, and I love all the earth tones. I think this home is so peaceful and so pretty. So yeah, thanks for spending a little bit of your day with me today, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing, because I'm definitely going to have more Sims free play videos on the way. Thanks, guys.